Howdy. Okay, this is my welcome to watching my ranking of the top 15 Halo players in the CNY area. We'll kick off with some honorable mentions in a second, but I first would like to establish some ground rules. The how and why these players are ranked where they are, because some of you are going to get pissed at me. Whatever. This ranking, this system upon which you are ranked, is based upon a couple things. Number one, longevity. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. Halo Reach, Halo 4, not really. By that time with this age group, we're all grown up. Responsibilities take over. We can't play every day anymore by the time Halo Reach and Halo 4 comes out. And plus, those games were awful. They are awful, I should say. Present tense. I speak in the present tense because people are still playing them. I don't know how. So I'm really not going to include Halo Reach and Halo 4, but if you are good at Halo Reach and Halo 4, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. So I guess I am going to include it, but to a degree. 2. Tournament wins. This is the big factor. Tournament wins and how well you do at LANs. LANs pretty insignificant to a tournament win. If you do well at a LAN and you win a mini tournament at a LAN, pretty insignificant to coming in, paying an entry fee, and beating a bunch of good tournament competitors in a situation where there's money on the line, there's a game on the line, something's on the line. You're not just going to your friend's house to play. Something's on the line, there's pressure. And how you perform under pressure really defines how good or how bad of a player you are. It's just that simple. So LANs, yes, but tournament wins, tournament participation, yes. Big factors in this. So I spoke about longevity, tournament wins and participation. And number 3 we're going to be talking about did this person travel outside of the CNY area and really challenge himself against better competition? Because there's better competition out there. If you use the baseball analogy, we're probably AA players. AA, some of us in our primes were AAA players. We're not the major leagues, by far. I think I was a AAA player when I was the best. When I was at my best. Not the best. When I was at my best, I was a AAA player. That's my opinion. I'm not going to be on this ranking, as I said in the group. So I picked 15 other individuals, and it took me a good hour, and I thought about it, and I listed accolades. So here we go. I'm going to give some honorable mentions. I have 5 of them. No order. Kid Prodigy 13, the Omega Hunter, who has hella potential, had hella potential. He's retired now. Foxy Grandpa 13, solid player. Joker X, solid player, not a lot of longevity. And Jay Milla, excellent player, who I 15-0'd one time and he'll never admit it. Whatever. Okay, to the nitty-gritty of this list, we're going to start with number 15. Number 15. Okay, got my water bottle here. Number 15, I know he's going to be mad at me, but based on the criteria, it fits. Number 15 is Shuhan J, or Shuhan. If we were to take a list of 1v1 players and we set aside all the personal criteria that I just aforementioned, Shuhan J is probably top 3 1v1 players on this list. There was a time where he couldn't beat me. There was a time when we traded back and forth, and then there eventually came a time where I couldn't beat him. And then it got a little bit more even until he and I retired, in quotation marks. Shuhan has 1 tournament final in Walmart. He did not take 1 or 2. I won that tournament. That was a Halo 2 tournament, and the first place prize was Halo 3, a copy of Halo 3. TMP Corruption came in second place, as he oftentimes does. I do not know where Shuhan placed, but he made the finals, and that, I believe, was his only big tournament participation, was in that tournament. So Shuhan J, Overall technical skill, this guy ranks in the top 5 on this list. Top 5. Best BR, best snipe. Top 5. Top 5 best BR, best snipe. Number 14, Captain Caveman. Second at Level Up Uptown, he played with Shifty, and he went up against Oliver and Angelic Frost. Oliver's Toy Soldier, for those of you who do not know, and I'll throw him in as an honorable mention. Captain Caveman also won a copy of Halo 4 when he had the game before everybody else. And that's a fact. Tainted victory. He doesn't have a lot of longevity. He started to get really, really good at this game, to really find his bearings. The second half of Halo 3, we'll divide it in half. The first year and a half, the second year and a half, whatever, what have you, until it faded out. Until we all faded out, Captain Caveman really found his bearings. So he didn't really play against good competition. And he had a victory. So I'll give him number 14. Number 13, Angelic Frost. Also top 3 best 1v1 players on the list. Angelic Frost has been around for a while. Didn't really find his bearings until Halo 3. So I'll give him somewhat of the longevity factor. Angelic has a victory, as aforementioned, against Captain Caveman and Shifty, teaming with Toy Soldier. Angelic has been a very good player for a very long time. And one of the few on this list that I would make a 4v4 team with. So Angelic, that is a compliment in and of itself, because I am pretty darn picky. Congratulations, Angelic Frost. Number 12, Chill 007. Relevant in Halo 1, relevant in Halo 2, relevant in Halo 3. Second, he teamed with Hobgoblin. He came in second to myself and Tom Lilly in a very competitive 2v2 replay games tournament. He also did a number in Syracuse, sniping the shit out of some well-known Halo players in the Syracuse area. Overall, probably the best sniper on the list. Him and Uzi, best snipers on the list. Hint, Uzi's on the list. Surprise. Shouldn't be a surprise. Chill 007. Relevant, consistent, not so decent at teams, in my opinion. But when he has a sniper in his hand, he's a force in any game type. He has a second to his credit, and he played well in Syracuse again. Number 11, CNY Ice Cold. My partner for the 2v2 victory against Mark Hobgoblin and Chill 007. Very deserving in his spot. He is also one of the people that I would team with, and whom I respect a lot. I don't know if he cares for me, but Tom, I do care for you. I think you're a good kid. Your best friend at the time didn't like me, so I think that swayed your influence, but I really believe in you, and I think you're a good kid. I would team with you again. I'm sorry if I've done anything to wrong you, but I think you're a good kid. Ice Cold has been relevant some of Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and won that tournament. Hard competition in that tournament, by the way. Number 10, Gravemaker. Relevant until today. Halo 2 on. Tons of second places. Second place at Level Up Uptown. Second place at the most recent Halo Reach tournament. He came in third or fourth in the 4v4 tournament, which I hold in very high esteem, because everybody knew about that tournament. And if you didn't participate in it, in Halo 4v4 is the cementing, the foundation of Halo tournament play. So if you didn't play in that tournament, points against you. Maybe that's why you're not as high as you should be. Gravemaker played in that tournament. I believe he came in third. His team came in third. Consistent placer, longevity, Gravemaker. Number 9, Jester X. Top 5 BRs. In his prime, top 5 overall players. Very, very tactical, very smart. Very, very smart. Great BR in his prime. Great BR. Co-champion of the Halo 4v4. Part of 187 people, which is the best team in Halo history of this area. That consists of GamerX, myself, IXI, Uzi IXI, and Jester X. Jester would be higher on this list had it not been for retirement. He was decent at Halo 1, great at Halo 2, and good at Halo 3. Not a lot of tournaments, though, in Halo 3. He didn't participate in the 2v2. He quit way before then. He only played a couple months of Halo 3, I believe. So, and he walked out on a Halo 1 tournament. Who knows, if he did well in that, maybe he'd be higher on the list. Number 9, Jester X. Number 8, Shifty. Shifty's very good. Individual skill, technically, VR, snipe, top 3. Top 3 on this list. Won a couple tournaments now. Late bloomer, got into Halo 3 after everyone retired, so he didn't play as strong as competition, but man, is he good. He is really, really good. Needs to work on his teamwork, but again, that opinion, needs to work on his teamwork, I did not put into account here. I put into account more raw numbers. He has won 2 tournaments, albeit they've been small tournaments. I believe he's won in 2. He came in 3rd in the Replay 2v2 Halo 3 tournament, and he came in 2nd in Level Up Uptown with Captain Caveman. Very deserving. Number 8 is Shifty. Number 7, Pure Insanity. Consistent placer. Finals of the MVCC tournament. Halo 2. Only relevant for 1 game. He'd be higher on the list if he kept it up. Pure Insanity, again, at MVCC. The free-for-all Halo 2 tournament. Top 8. Co-4v4 Halo champion at the 4v4 tournament, which again I hold a lot of weight with. Halo 2 Nail Salon free-for-all championship. Top 8. Pure Insanity definitely deserves his placing. Number 6. Oh my god, Nub Jimbo. Whenever he wanted to participate, he participated. He participated here, he participated there. This is one kid who I'd also team with. Jimbo's very smart, and if Jimbo played consistently, he'd be very, very good because he uses his brain. Jimbo's very smart, one of my best friends. Co-4v4 Halo champion, has also gone to New Jersey Halo. Came in 3rd at the Little Mooresville tournament we did with Zach, where it was Pure Insanity, myself, and Rail Something, and Jimbo. Didn't really take it seriously. Jimbo has ventured out and has competed in more competitive tournaments. It's good for Jimbo. He's done very well. Number 5, have to put Hobgoblin on there. Hobgoblin has placed better than Jimbo in most tournaments, and I take that back. Hobgoblin has participated in more tournaments locally than Jimbo. He came in 2nd in the Halo 3 2v2 at Replay. Co-4v4 Halo champion. Made the finals of the Nail Salon tournament. I love how I coined that, the Nail Salon tournament. Relevant for Halo 2 and Halo 3. Hobgoblin definitely deserves his place. Oh, and if it were 2 people that were extremely like each other on this list, it would be Hobgoblin and Captain Caveman. So think about that, Adam. Think about that, bro. Number 4, nasty Halo 2 player, Gamer X. Spotty at team, but still managed to bag a Co-4v4 Halo championship and won the MVCC Halo 2 championship. A very hard tournament to win. This is my tournament! One of the good flip-out moments. We all know who had the best flip-out moment. Everybody look at me. Gamer X was very good. Free-for-all god. Good with the sniper. Great BR. Great nades. Overall solid player. I wouldn't put him top 5 technically. I wouldn't put him top 5 tactically. But he won twice and he dominated competition in Halo 2. He'd be higher on the list if he had more accolades and longevity. Number 3, and you guys are going to be pissed at me. He belongs at number 3 though if you think about his resume. I-87 Raptor. Raptor teamed with me and won a tournament in Syracuse. Hard competition, by the way. He also came in top 8 in the Grand free-for-all mall tournament for Halo 1 for a free copy of Halo 2. Terrible. I'm not going to include that tournament for myself. And I thought about the strength of the competition, the seriousness of the tournament. So I threw out some tournaments for people, added some in, etc. Number 2 is the infamous second placer. And he probably had the most points met algorithm because he has longevity and he's proven himself. However, the reason why he's not number 1, he's never won. Just as an aside, I am 4-1 against this kid in tournaments. So if this kid ever wants to say that Gravemaker's the best or he's the best, no. TNP corruption is number 2. Recently got married, congratulations. Your wife's gorgeous, not as hot as my girlfriend, whatever. You deserve it. You're a solid player. Lardy, keep it up. Maybe one day you'll bench more than Jimbo. Number 1, was it really? Did I really have to think about it? Think about it. Who's number 1? IXI Uzi, IXI. Overall, the best, in my opinion, the best player on this list with regards to technical skill and tactical skill. He won the first ever Halo tournament held in CNY. He came in second to me in the free-for-all, the Grand Free-for-all tournament for a copy of Halo 2, the Grand Halo 1 free-for-all tournament. He came in second to GamerX. He's a co-4v4 Halo champion. We ventured out to Poughkeepsie to get our asses beat in Halo 1 after we thought that no one played Halo 1 and we would take it. We still did okay for not playing the game for a couple months. And he was relevant in Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3. Number 1 on the list. So there's my list. I cannot wait to see the comments on this video. This is the Prayo, and I'm out. And if I included myself in the list, some of you may hate, but some of you who know where I would be on this list. Thank you guys. Have a good night.